Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr, and I am here with the man with the plan. It's Dan. How you doing, sir?
Good afternoon, everybody. How's your Wednesday?
It's going. It's going. And I'll just say, no matter how your day is going, it can go higher. So I'm just going to say that.
Right.
Let's see who we got. We have Steve showing up. Hello, Steve. Good to see you. Good to see you.
How you doing, Steve?
So we have man, we got some good stuff today. Because gosh, I've already taken a look at the Toytography Live submissions, and man, oh gosh, we got some good stuff.
Shots this week.
Got some good stuff. Yes. 60 pick. What's up? Hello. Yeah. So before we jump into all of that, I definitely want to give a shout out to these people, but also I have something extra that I would like to say. So let me go ahead and pull this up really quick. So first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Jazz Inc. Dioramas. They've been a really big sponsor of our magazine and our channel, so we just want to give thanks to them. They are currently taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure, and they're also taking pre-orders for this Bat computer. Which is really cool because it has like full LED screens and stuff like that. So they're taking pre-orders for that. I also just recently saw their updates for the Penguin figure that they're working on. This is the Penguin that's based on the Batman Returns. So it's the Danny DeVito Penguin, and oh my gosh, definitely top quality stuff. So they're taking pre-orders for that right now, and also the pre-orders for the Catwoman figure. There's 3 different versions. So if you want to get, there's the clean version, that's this version here. Or if you want to get a battle damage version, that's one where like the hair is coming out, stuff like that, which are both really, really good. But the nice thing about it is if you go for the third option, which is pre-ordering both, then you get a diorama piece that adds to the whole overall thing. So it's absolutely fantastic. So and there's a number of different top quality stuff you guys can get. So you definitely want to check out Jazzing Dioramas. They do have payment plans. So anything you see, you can definitely get on their payment plan for that. But it is totally worth it. It is, like I said, it's top quality stuff. Our next company that we want to give a shout out to is one that was a sponsor for our game show as well as the magazine, and that is Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys don't know about Big Bad Toy Store, crawl from underneath the rock and come on out and check to see what all the stuff that Big Bad Toy Store has. The 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale, 1/18. They have all kinds of stuff. So absolutely fantastic things. There's plenty of stuff that you can find at Big Bad Toy Store. So definitely head over to BBTS or bigbadtoystore.com. And you just a lot of stuff that you can pick up.
One of my favorite places to spend money, that's for sure.
Oh, right. And then lastly, I want to mention this company because actually let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. Let's see. I think I got them right here. Here we go. Let me see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. 1/6 kit. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this company on my channel, for a while, and so I'm going to say that for this particular term that I'm mentioning them, this is not a sponsored thing. So they didn't pay for ad space for this. I am doing this because they need to be mentioned. Um, Kit has, been taking some hits lately, and it is mainly because of all the stuff with the tariffs. Um, and it's taking a toll, on that. And so I my heart really goes out to Kit because, man, like I said, he's a really respectable company. I bought stuff for him for years. For years, I've been buying things from Kit, and he's all like great customer service. I mean, and he'll fill you in on everything what's going on, especially if you're part of his Facebook group. He'll fill you in on everything that's going on within sales and particular items and stuff like that. He'll just let you know straight up. And so for all of this stuff that's going on right now, it's taking a hit on him. And so he's, I would just say, if you can help Kid out and purchase, something from him to help him out, because this whole, well, I'm not gonna go deep into it. I'm just gonna say the whole tariff thing, it hurts. Okay, it's hurting a lot of people and things like that. And so my heart just really goes out to him, because when I first started the Toytography magazine, I contacted Kit and I asked if he would support the magazine, and I mean, without hesitation, he was like, absolutely. And he paid for ad space in the magazine. So he was like one of the first companies to pay for ad space. And so he's been really supportive of this magazine. And so I'm really grateful for him. So I just bought something from him a few days ago just to kind of help out there. But I mean, he's just an all around good guy. So 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale, 1/18. I mean, he's got a number of different items there, but he's located in China. And like I said, I bought stuff for him for years, and even though it's been located in China, the stuff that I get from him comes pretty fast. Even times like during the pandemic, he was sending stuff, and he would let you know ahead of time. It's like, this is what's going on with the postal service and stuff like that. And he would tell everybody what's going on so that you are aware of it. So he's just all around great person. And so I'm supporting him through all of this. And so I ask that if possible, you guys can, get some things from him to help that. He's just trying to keep going with his business and everything. So definitely want to just give props to that. So with that said, I want to make some other announcements. I actually just uploaded it just now. I will say I finished it and I had it ready to go. And then as I'm getting ready for Toytography Live, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to upload the other thing. So with that said, I will let you guys know that we have our very first I guess you could say episode. It's an episode of our very first video. So our very first episode of Toytography Dynamics is up right now. This is the figure that everyone voted on. We put in a 3 figures to choose from, and you guys chose for the Spider-Man homemade suit. So I took some time to pose with him. I got him in some different poses, and I gave a little tutorial about it. So when you guys have time, please go and check out, the video that was literally just uploaded just a little while ago. So there's poses in there, there's tips in there. And so this is going to be the first of many. We're just going to keep going with it until everyone's like, Brian, please stop. So we're going to keep doing this. So we're, like I said, right now we're posing Spider-Man, but we're going to cover a number of different things. We're going to have interviews with other posers, and then there'll be times we'll pose figures, and then there'll be times where we will pose specific things. So like if you want to do flight poses, we won't just focus in on one particular figure. Any figure that does some kind of flight, we'll definitely just mess around and see what kind of tips we can give when it comes to flight poses or anything like that. But either way, everything that we put in each one of these episodes they will be based on what you guys wanted to see, what you voted on. That's what we will share. Unless we have like a surprise guest or something like that, we'll do a surprise guest and bring that person in who is like really good. I've already started talking to a couple of people about it, and so yeah, we have some people that are interested in making an appearance. So yeah, so we'll have that. But yeah, so anyone who wants to, has a Spider-Man figure, want to do some posing with it, we will have that available right now, so you guys can go and check it out. And we would definitely appreciate all the feedback that you can give. So if there's anything you wanted to see, anything you want to talk about, any formats or anything, feel free to share your comments about it, and we will definitely take note on future episodes. So yeah, so I'm gonna take the time now to thank you guys for watching the video and leaving your likes and comments and things like that, as well as this show right here. Please like, subscribe, and comment for that, because we just appreciate all of you guys and appreciate the feedback and everything. So yeah, let's see what else we have to share with you guys. I think that's it for right now.
Well, I mean, I did want to throw this out there to everybody.
Yes.
I was talking with Brian, and my calendar, unfortunately, for probably the next month or a little bit over than that, is going to be pretty booked up. So today's probably going to be my last show for a while. Hopefully by June things will slow down and I can get back on Wednesdays. But May is going to be absolutely insane, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to visit you guys every week. If I can pop in the comments section, I'll try to. But Brian's going to be riding solo for a while here.
Yes, it's all right, but we have our times where things come up, and we have to handle things. So it's, even though we are toy collectors and toy photographers and everything, we are still grown people with responsibilities.
And if we want to continue to be toy collectors, we have to take care of those responsibilities.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't get this.
Right.
And then we can't buy these. And that would really suck.
Yes. So yeah, dude, we will definitely say handle your business and do your thing. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds. I know we were talking about some stuff that that we get every week. I know that Dan had mentioned that he didn't have anything for today, which happens because sometimes you order stuff and you're at the mercy of postal service, so things don't arrive in time. But I do have at least something that arrived for me last week. I've been talking about it for a while. If you guys are watching Figure Flex Friday, I made an appearance on there, and I actually showed a little bit because I think it actually showed up on Friday, like on that day. I got it. So I'm dipping a little bit into the 1/12 scale stuff. So I managed to pick up, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but I managed to pick up a 1/12 scale horse. So this is the front of the box, but the back of it shows all the different ones that you can get. And so the one that I picked up, I believe it was that one right there on the top. So yeah, but I specifically bought this for my 1/12 scale Gotham by Gaslight Batman. So yeah, so I picked him up, and I'm going to show you guys some stuff right now because I already took a couple of photos with him, so I can at least show you a couple of the pictures that I took. So that's
that's slick.
That's one photo that I took of him, and man, it looks absolutely fantastic. There's actually wire, like a really sturdy wire in the tail, so you can use it to stand up. But I think when I put him in this, I don't even think he was really relying on the tail. Like the two legs, the way I had them, they were sturdy enough to hold up on their own. So I could have had the tail going out further if I wanted to, but it's rooted hair for the tail, rooted hair for the mane. So yeah, and there was like I said, there's two different versions. I specifically got the one with the hair because I specifically like to cover up the joints on my figures and stuff like that. So yeah,
they did a really nice job of hiding the joints on that too.
yes.
How well does it articulate?
Oh man, it's fantastic. Like you can twist the torso, the back, to actually have it lay down flat on the ground. So yeah, I mean, and there's you can move the head, and the neck actually has like a rubber material, so you can turn it, and as you're turning it, it'll look like skin, like it's actually moving everything. So it's a fantastic art. There are some other pictures I'm going to take more in the light so you guys can see all the things. I may actually I mean, it's up to you guys. I haven't done one in a long time, but if you guys want me to do an unboxing for this, I'll gladly do a video to show you guys all the details in it. But yeah, it's a good thing. So I took this photo, and then I also took this photo as well.
Oh, I like that. You know what? You posted that one, right? I think.
I'm not sure. I think I did.
I saw one of him riding, but maybe I thought it was that one, but maybe it was maybe it was a nighttime one.
Maybe, because this is one of the other versions of it. So yeah, I did. Yes, it is. This is the Fish Toys horse. Yes, it is. There's, I mean, as far as I know, there's still a few of them at Big Bad Toy Store because that's where I got mine. I bought mine from Big Bad Toy Store. So, and last I checked, they did have all of the other colors and versions. So, if you guys want to jump on that, I think it's fantastic. I mean, me personally, I like to take photos of toys to make them look as real as possible. So with this having, with the rooted hair for the mane and the tail, it makes things a lot easier for me for photos. So I'm definitely going to be getting some other pictures of it. I will also, just to let you guys know, because the horse is a little bigger than what you would normally expect. So Mezco figures, they do fit on the horse, but depending upon the Mezco figure that you're using, he might look a little out of scale. Just because he's pretty big. He's pretty big, but it's still a great horse for 1/12 scale. So yeah, you guys should definitely pick that up. So you bought the white one. Oh, okay, yeah, they're right. Yeah, that was the thing that was kind of confusing too, because it was like first it said it was out of stock, then it said low stock remaining, and then all of a sudden they were all in stock. So I don't know, maybe they were probably uploading it at the time they were opening up the boxes. Oh man, we only got a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Oh no, wait, we got more. Okay, let me go and change this. Oh, so it's like that's the way things were looking about it. But I mean, still, it was still cool. It was still definitely a good horse to have. So I strongly recommend you guys using it. So you got the brown black one. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It just makes it a good all around figure for whatever you want to use it for. It has a little saddle bag on the back, and so yeah, so it's really cool. It's a cool thing to get. So I would highly recommend you guys picking that up. So yeah, well, with that said,
Bram threw an idea out there since I don't have a new toy to talk about, even though Rom will be here tomorrow. He's going to share an idea for my photo shoot list. Well, I don't have a photo shoot list set up right now, but I am working on some reviews. You'll see the Medicom Mafex Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man review posting by probably Friday. My goal is to finish that up tonight and get it edited and everything. So post it Thursday or Friday. So that's what's coming up there. Okay. But I like that idea, though. I think I'm going to have to maybe start creating a photo shoot list and maybe just start taking some more pictures.
Yeah. That's what we're all about. That is what we're all about. So, man, 6th pick. Good idea, sir. And we are already on that. So, yeah. Yes, we will definitely be talking to some folks, possibly within the group as well. Anything we can do to kind of help bring this community closer together, because there was a comment that I heard from someone years ago, not in the toy photography community. They were just talking about, another environment. But the thing that he said, which I'll express to you guys now, is this group can be as big or as small as you want it to be. I mean, everybody can know somebody to make this place, feel homey and welcome and things like that. So you could choose to be overwhelmed by the amount of people and then just kind of watch from the sidelines, or you can get in and get help from a number of different people. Man, there's people in the group that I spoke to. I didn't speak to them before, and then I started like interacting with some of the other members that were in there. Come to find out, man, there's quite a few of you who don't live too far from me. So yeah, it's cool to be able to interact with some people who are not like, hundreds of miles away or thousands of miles away, stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool to be able to interact with the people, but it's all on, it's up to you guys, the choices you make as far as who you want to, talk to and things like that. Yeah. So with that said, man, we got to open. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's cool to have just in addition to having dioramas, it is cool to like go outside and pick places and stuff like that to get photos to just make. I mean, I love making things look as real as possible, and one of the ways you can do that is just by putting them in a realistic environment, and then you brought them in. So yeah, we can definitely do that. Oh yes, yeah. Yes. Actually, I might actually throw some stuff out to actually do some themes for the TTM live, or even for the photo submissions. I think it'd be cool if we actually said, "Hey, you guys submit photos of this particular thing, and we'll just go through, the photos live on the show of a particular theme." So I think that'll be good. That'll be good to do. So let's see. Oh gosh. We have a few photos that we're going to take a look at for the TTM live. Like I said, man, we got some good stuff. Oh yeah.
That's right. The first video was uploaded in 2005. I saw that earlier.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Yeah, but I think we should do that. So we'll do that one day, or just upload and just throwing out. I wanted to kind of do it for the Superman Day, but I was late. In doing that, rearranging. However, we can do that for May the 4th. So yeah, as a matter of fact, let me check that date right now, because May the 4th is a Sunday. Okay. Yep, that's fine. So we can either do something for the 30th before the 4th, or we can do something on May 7th, and that'll be, something. Or there's another idea. Actually, no, I don't think about it. Because I was thinking George Lucas, his birthday is May 14th.
Right.
But I honestly, I'm just gonna say right now, I am not 100% sure if I'm gonna make an appearance on the show on May 14th, because May 14th is George Lucas's birthday, but May 14th is also my son's birthday. So we may actually have something completely planned different. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Or depending on what schedules look like, Sunday, May the 4th, we could have a special episode.
Yeah.
Depending on schedules.
We may have to, try and figure something out with that. But that sounds like the first time we could do a theme. We said Alien Day 426. Okay. Oh man. I can say right now I won't be participating because I don't have a single Alien or Predator figures. So I don't know what I can I could be able to pull off. But we'll figure something out. Sometime between now and the next couple of days, we'll figure out something that we could do. So yeah, so let's jump right into the photos that we have right now. We're gonna take a look at our first shot. You guys, oh man,
killing
the
it this week,
today,
guys.
oh man, the photos today. Okay, so first of all, let's check out this one. It's our first one.
Yeah.
Yes. so
The
we have
Adventures of Link and Mando and
know,
Link's
right?
New Ride.
So this, man, I like this shot. I mean, literally the light you have coming from this, and I didn't even see the stone being thrown at him. I don't know. I guess because it's almost looked like the stone is the same color as this, so that's why it was kind of hard to see initially. But once I zoomed in, it was like, okay, now I can see that it was a stone.
I didn't even see it either until you zoomed in. I didn't realize
that. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like sometimes you have to, make the colors look a little different in order to be able to see it. Or sometimes you do it from certain angles, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the only thing. But I think as of right now, the rock looks to be almost the same color as the wings. And that's why it kind of blended in a little bit. But man, because of what drew my attention right off the bat, what drew my attention was the flames.
Yes, I love that pose.
And so yeah, and so it's like literally when you are creating an image based off of your lights, the way your lighting is set up, you determine I guess you could say the order of appearance in your shot based off of your lighting. So when you look at an image like this, the first thing you're drawn to is the brightest color. So, and naturally, I'm drawn to the flame. The next thing I'm drawn to is the light coming from the flame, which would be where the light is shining here. And honestly, from zoomed out, I skipped over the rock and went straight to the Mandalorian and not even really seeing what he was throwing or anything like that, just seeing him. But this is kind of the direction that everything was going. Once I made it to Mando, then my eyes started looking at everything else. And that's when I noticed, oh, okay, there's a gun there. Oh, okay, there's Link, but initially, this is the direction. This is the arc that the eye is going when you're looking at the image. But it all just depends upon your lights. And then the longer you look at the image, the more of the story you get to see, the more of, other things in the photo you get to take a look at. So yeah, but man, this is a good shot. Good lighting.
Well, I think the best part about the lighting in this is that the flame effect is we are assuming that the glow from the flame is what's lighting up the dragon and Mando.
Right.
But it was so clever because you can tell it's the light from the headlights and probably from his back source lighting, but the illusion is so well done in this that you don't realize that that's where his light source is. It looks like it's the afterglow from the flame, and that was laid out really, really nicely, like you said, to give us that arc of sight.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. So I mean, that's how you can tell that, okay, you can see this is a separate light, which is good because you're seeing the flames are lighting up this side of the car, and the headlights is what's shining onto here. As far as the bush and everywhere else. And this, I would say that this lighting here on Mando and the dragon, everything, I think that's really a combination of the flame and your headlights from the car. So yeah, but and then it would make sense that this area would be lit, because if you had the lights coming from the car, this area would not be lit. Right. It'll be a little darker than everything else. But because you have a flame, which lights up everything it touches, it bleeds over into everywhere, it would make sense for this to be lit up too. So yeah, and then also you have the length a little bit darker than what's actually shining here. So which is why Link is pretty much the last guy you see. So this is almost kind of like where your circle is. Your eye starts here and works your way all the way around to where you see that. So so yeah, definitely good shots. So okay, yeah, so yeah, and that's the thing. So when you change the color of the stone, which you can see, like when you zoom in, when I zoom in, I can see that yes, it is a different color. Your stone is a different color from the wing. But when it's zoomed out in your initial thing, your eye doesn't see that. Your eye doesn't start to differentiate colors until you start looking further into it, and then your eye starts to adjust. When your eye starts to adjust, then you start seeing all the different variations of colors and things like that. But the person's like initial thing when they first look at it, it automatically everything just blends together, and then you're going and seeing all of the other stuff the longer you look at it. So, but overall, great shot, man. This is just a fantastic story that you're telling with this. So this is
Bram,
this has been going on for a while.
either going more extreme or actually move the rock back a little bit toward Mando to where it looks like he's throwing it. And there's enough of a set differentiation between the rock and the dragon.
Yes, I was thinking that too. I probably, in which case I don't know. So this is an option. This is an option. What I was thinking of what you could do, but I don't know how well it would tell as far as the story. But what I would have done is move the rock a little bit back so you can see a gap between the dragon and the rock, and I would shrink the rock a little bit if it's but that's the thing. If you shrink the rock a little bit, it's like, would it really do damage though? It's like it seemed like a rock that size would be the right size to do damage on a dragon. So yeah, that's the only thing is I would have moved the rock back a little bit. But here's the thing: if I was taking this shot, I probably would have done the exact same thing you did because I'm very practical with my shots. So I would say, hey, you know what? Just want to let you in on a little secret. I put the rock on top of the dragon because the dragon was holding the rock up. So that would be the reason for why I'm doing all of that. But that would be my thing. But if you were like to Photoshop the rock in, or this kind of thing, then it's like, yeah, I would have made the rock a little bit smaller and I would have moved it back a little bit. But if the dragon is holding up the rock, then yeah, that would totally make sense on that. So. But yeah, overall, still a great shot, sir.
Very much.
That's some good stuff. So our next image, this is from George.
Ooh, wow.
Man.
Wow.
Man, this is, dude, this, I gotta say this is, well, I mean, we know this from George and just from, his editing skills on everything. So yeah, this is a cool shot, man. I mean, literally all of this is just absolutely fantastic. Sets the mood for it. Man, again, just the overall lighting, everything looks absolutely fantastic with this shot. Eyes. I don't know. I would see this does kind of look more like a poster shot, and it looks fantastic. But I would say this image looks more like a poster and less like a photo of a toy. That's been edited. And that's the thing about George is like. George puts in a lot of really good images, and sometimes they're heavy on the Photoshop to where it's hard to tell if it's an actual toy. And so that's, I mean, It's a cool way of doing it. Everybody has their way of showing this stuff, but I would say that was the amazing thing about watching George during the Toytography Challenge, because when he did his images, because there were some restrictions on the editing, we saw more stuff like things that looked more like a toy, but it was still dynamic, and with his lighting and everything, it was just really, really cool. So there are ways that we could tell it was a toy, but in other ways it was like, but there's, even though it looks like a toy and I can still see the joints, it still looks like a real person to me. So this is the only area where I can see where it kind of looks like, you can see it was some areas where it needs to be, where you can kind of tell it was a toy in some places.
Yeah, you can see those hip joints there.
Yeah, but overall, it's still, it still gives the impression that this kind of looks like, just a poster. But man, what an amazing shot! And also, I'm assuming like right in here, there might have been some joints there, but they were erased. And so again, that's where it's like, okay, this looks more like a poster of an actual person as opposed to a figure. But still, like I said, man, it's an amazing shot. The rain effect, everything looks absolutely fantastic.
The way he's framed by the lighter sky behind him and the darker clouds on wrap around that. I mean, yeah, I agree. If maybe he had left the joints in just a little bit,
yeah,
where you could say, okay, that really is a figure.
Yeah,
God, man, I'm hard pressed to say anything else.
Yes, and that's the thing. So, and I'm glad that Miles pointed this out, because I have the Revotech Arkham Knight Batman, and that one, which I'm pretty sure is the same as this one. You can see the ball joints everywhere, like elbows, knees. You can see it all over the where. But there are specific ways that you can pose that Batman where you won't see the joints. And it'll, even though you can totally tell, even sometimes there's some poses, like some of the promo shots I saw where the figure was put in a specific pose, you can see the joints, but only if you like look closely, because the way they posed the Batman figure, it looked like it was an actual like person, because he was in a realistic shot. So it looked fantastic. It looked absolutely fantastic. And therefore you kind of forget that the joints are there. Yeah.
It's like with Spidey, you get him in the right pose and it hides the joints. Now, granted, the newer body molds, the newer tech on Revotech, they're doing a lot better at hiding joints. I mean, I have the first Spidey, and those shoulders.
I know, yes. And there's some figures that are getting ready to be released where the shoulders are kind of done the same way. Like I took a look at the recent announcement of the Ryu figure, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, the shoulders. But there were certain ways that it put the figure to where it was like the shoulder did come over the joint a little bit, so you can hide it a little bit. But that's what Revotech is all about, though. They're all about just crazy
maximum articulation.
Yeah, maximum articulation. That's totally what they're into, and it's a good choice. It's a good choice, because sometimes there are some figures where you wish they could do certain poses, but they couldn't because of the restrictions of the toy, of restrictions of the clothing, or whatever. So Revotech is going a different route, and I commend them for doing that route, because it is definitely a good job on that. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh man, hey
Ian.
There's Ian. What's up, sir? Man, glad you can join us. Thank you.
How you doing, Mr. Swander?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That does make sense too for those figures.
They are a bit exaggerated. That is true. They are doing that. But again, that's just their style, and it looks good. It's good to have different types of figures, so not everybody's doing all the same thing. So still good job, George, man, fantastic. Next one, This is from Ken. His code is still coming in hot with the humor, man. This is absolutely fantastic. So it's like, hey, what if we saw them fighting on speeder bikes? Speeder bikes? What about regular bikes?
I love the color choices too. Vader's on his red bicycle.
Yes,
Luke's on his blue.
yeah, Luke's on his blue. so, dude, this is fantastic, man. I definitely like the shots. It's fantastic. It's
Steve's
fantastic.
killing me.
Yes.
Steve's comment just now.
Right. Oh yes. Right. We were
I'm a rebel, Dottie.
Yes, dude. This is good. I really like this this image here. I would say your posing is good, your lighting is good. The only thing about this is I would say there's too many particle effects covering up Vader.
Yeah.
I would want to see more of
too much.
Yeah. I would want to see more of Vader. So I would say just dial it back a little bit on the effects on Vader.
Yep. Even if it's thicker down closer to the tire, up near Vader's torso and head, that should be clear, a little clearer anyhow.
Because if that's the case, then it's like, man, Luke is really kicking up the dirt when it comes to Vader.
I can't outrun you, but I can blind you.
Right. So that would be my only thing. I would want to see more of the bike that Vader is on. That's what I would want to see. And the only way I could tell that he's on a bike is because I'm looking at Luke and I'm seeing that he's on a blue one, and then I can see the red, and it's like, oh, okay, he's on a bike too. But yeah, that would be the only thing, is just down it back a bit so that we could see a little more of the bike and Vader on it. So yeah, that's
I agree. 1/6. Maybe Vader's lightsaber could have just a little bit more glow to it. But
yes,
where it's at.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think it would be a bit okay because I'm looking at where they are, and it seems like Luke is more of in a darker area because he's further into the trees, and Vader is further out. So it might give the impression that maybe the sunlight is kind of drowning out the light from the saber, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Luke is kind of heading into a darker area. So that would be only thing. So I mean, you could honestly, I feel like also if he did make the lightsaber brighter, then you wouldn't necessarily see the draw distance between the blue and the red. So
that's true, because it does make it look like Vader's actually farther behind.
Further back. Yeah. Yep. So it might be
that illusion that
the red will be brighter when it gets closer to the screen. But yeah, that's the only thing. But yeah, it's I would say it's good. I would just want to see more of Vader. That's all. But great shot, Ken. Absolutely fantastic, dude. Thanks for the submission.
Zipping through the neighborhood.
Yes, right. Because you just get a house in the background. It's like so. Next, this is man.
Ooh,
this is fantastic.
Oh,
this is
wow.
kid. This dude, this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, right there. That's just
that is slick.
And I'm thinking that's the Mezco. That looks like the Mezco Aquaman, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But man, that is
the glow from the trident being the only highlight on Aquaman is awesome.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's really, really cool. And the thing about it is I would not expect the glow to be on Godzilla, because it could be he's further back to where the glow is not on him, but he's still close enough for us to see. So yeah, dude, this is oh gosh, man, and the glare coming from the back. I mean, oh dude, this is a great shot. I mean,
That
Kenneth,
is.
this you take the cake or this would do. We have to look at these next ones, but if there was a contest right now, right about now, dude, Ken, you shot up to the top.
Yeah. Crack open your favorite beverage and toast yourself.
Yeah,
This
really,
one
because
is booming.
dude, this is an absolute fantastic shot, man. It shows the scale of Godzilla and the scale of Aquaman, but at the same time, as small as he is, Aquaman's like, I can take you.
Yeah. And and Ken, the scale is perfect. Like Brian just said, that's excellent. Ken just threw in a comment there about moving Aquaman a little bit to.
Oh yeah. Should have pulled it closer. Bigger. No, I think man, honestly, I think you got just a right amount of distance for it because if you did make him smaller, it would make sense because he would be that small. But for the sake of the shot, so you can understand what's going on, you make him a little bigger, and he's still showing scale. So, dude, I mean, you got Aquaman in the right spot. It is totally fine. It is fine just the way it is. So, I would not change a thing about it. So yeah, absolutely. This is a fantastic shot, dude. Great job.
That is one of the most perfectly framed and composed pictures I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, personally, if I took this shot, I would have this thing printed and framed. I mean, really, this is really, really good, man. Great job. You got your lighting as far as showing this underwater and everything is fantastic, and you don't have to use a whole lot of lights. So, really good job, sir. Great job. Our next one. This is from Maz, man. This is gosh, dude. I was having a conversation earlier today with Jesse. And I'm like, man, you guys need to stop trying to get me to buy these figures because I'm not gonna buy because I've always seen these Warhammer stuff in there. But dude, this is another like really, really good shot. I mean, the lighting.
I love this.
Yeah.
The light coming through on the background, you see the light rays above his head kind of coming through.
Yes.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Warhammer's life.
Right. Right. So, dude, this is again, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, what more can you say?
It's the not genre crossing, but the intellectual property crossover with Xenomorph eggs and Warhammer and just.
Oh man, cool. You just said something that God, I would love to hear that. Yes, the rays are in camera. Nice.
Oh wow.
Very nice. That is fantastic, dude. I mean, sometimes there's certain things in a shot where you think like, okay, I'm gonna fix this when I get it, get it in a post and stuff like that. And then when you look at it, you're like, oh, I haven't changed anything. Oh, we're good. So
the only thing I can say, and I'm gonna reach back into the vaults for this one, but as Garth and Wayne would say, Maz, we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Dude, I would say this is good. And then so sometimes you have to do that because those particles will pick up the light. They'll enhance it even more. So yeah, dude, this is man, great, beautiful shot, dude. This is absolutely fantastic. Again, just the same as this one, to where it's got like your blue lighting, and that overall light just emits from everything. We're seeing the same thing here. It's like that blue light just lights up everything, dude, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So, and I would say from this shot here, it almost looks like this maybe is a little bit behind the gun, it makes total sense because if he's firing a gun, you see the blast, and then if he's running through the residue from the effects from the gun, it would totally make sense on the whole thing. So, man, yeah, definitely fantastic shot, dude. Good job.
These last two pictures are the kind of pictures that I can only dream about taking.
Yeah, yes, it's true. It's like that. That definitely takes some time and practice, dude. So good job, dude. Absolutely fantastic job. Yeah, this was okay. And energy from the gun. Okay. Yeah, and dude, you did a good job on that because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like he's running through it, dude. It is absolutely fantastic, dude. So good job, sir. Totally good job. Okay, so the next set of photos that we are going to look at, these are images that were just submitted by you guys. The all the pictures that were put into the group, I grabbed them. So there's definitely some good shots in there too. If we had time, we would definitely spend some more time on it. But there's still some great shots. So right now, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the photos that you guys submitted for this week.
Oh man, I like that.
I got to take some more pictures of that, man. I really like using that one. The last time I took that was with my Buzz Lightyear one.
Nice.
This is another use of the blue lighting. This is
Yep.
this is really, really cool. I would be at the top and I look down and like, no, I'm good.
I don't need my basketball. You guys keep it.
I wash your clothes today. I'm good. This is nice, dude. This is really good.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Another good shot. Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yes, fantastic stuff, you guys. Oh, this is good.
That is really good. Nice balance too on it because that object blast effect does not make it easy to stand up if you're not careful.
True. Yep. Very true. Yes.
I like the cuffs on the wrist.
Right.
Oh no. Poor Laurie Strode.
Yes. This is another one from George. That was a good job on that one too, sir. And I know probably after they announced the new trailer, so he's like, let me do something real quick.
Yep.
This is another nice one.
Well, that's from Kick-Ass. That's one character.
Yep.
Oh, I like that, the red lighting against that purple and green. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow.
And we actually saw a few. So some people put some Superman photos in here to show off for the Superman Day.
Oh, jeez.
Because I know, right?
Groot's got the munchies.
Right.
Aw.
Good stuff.
Oh, hey, getting a little D&D in there.
Yeah.
Now, whoever took that has to get the other three.
I know, right?
Yep. Nice hit girl shot.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That was what we've been seeing a lot lately is or at least this week we saw a lot of skulls and Superman. So we saw quite a few of those this week.
That's great.
And Stan Lee, and here it is. I would expect to see the Daily Bugle, but yeah.
I like that angle too. I really like that angle, Bram.
Yes.
Good
stuff.
Hey, George.
Oh, this is nice. See, that's another. And if you guys go to the Facebook group, there's a close-up shot that he took of the words on the gun as well. So good job on that.
Ooh.
I think this is another one from Maz, I think. So I wonder, man. Miles, are you trying to tell a full story with your stuff too with the Warhammer? So, if so, let us know about that story. This was my Superman Day shot, so I threw that in there.
That's great.
Is
Oh, I like that. I love smoke effects. They're so amazing.
Yeah, right.
I don't think.
They're the only. Okay, the only 118 you got. Okay, I got you. Hey, that's go with what works. It's still a good theme though, and it's totally fitting for those. Yeah, so it totally makes sense.
That's cool. I like that.
Yep, good to show the
I really like that Fleischer Superman. Oh.
It's like, keep going, Cricket. Keep growing. You do not want to hit that way. This is another nice one from Harold.
It is. Got some training day going on. That's fantastic.
Yeah, good shot.
I like that April figure. This, George and I were chatting about this. He said after last week's show.
Yep, definitely good job.
Ooh.
It's another one from Frederick.
Man, Frederick's backgrounds are just so amazing. Haha, Sonia.
Yeah, that's another good one. I like this close-up shot. It's really good. And the lighting is really good. The way the blue bounces off the head, it's really good.
Yep. I was looking on BBTS and those smoke effects are all sold out. So I was looking at some of the lighting. I was looking at some of the water and the thunder effects, but smoke is gone.
I think I bought the water one. I think I got the water one off of Amazon. So you might be able to find it on Amazon, but
I'll have to check that out.
The only one I have not been able to find that's been a little bit difficult is the fire. But the fire got released a long time ago, so it might be a little difficult to find that. But this is another nice shot, dude. This is a really
that is a great shot.
Yes. I like this one too. This was
that's cool.
Another one from Frederick. This is really good. Nice black and white shot. So, and this was Jesse. I'm telling you, man, between Jesse and Mike, it's like y'all trying to get me to buy these these Warhammer figures. Like y'all need to stop it. I'm already good.
Stalker and Ghost Rider story here.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So you know what? I'm going.
It's Bandai Tamashii Nations that are doing those effects.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grab the box.
Yeah.
This was
I dig that.
Yes. So that's all we got for that. So I have the box really quick. So I'm gonna show you so you can at least see what the box looks like.
This has been a welcome diversion for me today. I had a little procedure. I had a little skin thing removed, and so I've been just out of it all day. And when I realized I was going to be able to be here and beyond tonight, I let Brian know and said, "Hey, I'm not allowed to drive for 24 hours. I'm not allowed to go to my work event. I'll be on the show." And I got to come on and I got to see all those amazing shots. Such a good day.
So here's is this stuff right here. They have water effects, fire, smoke, lightning effects. They also have one that's supposed to simulate wind, I think it is.
Yeah. Yep. And they got them in different colors too. They've got like
all different colors. Green. Yeah.
Super neat.
Yeah, these are the ones to get. They're really good. Really, I mean they're mainly used for 1/12 scale, but I actually have taken some shots using my 1/6 scale figures, particularly this one I used for my my Aquaman shot. I think I put it in the group. If not, I'll upload it again so you guys can see that. But like the one that has a really large smoke effect, I took a few of those and used it for my Flash, Sideshow Flash figure. So
nice.
So yeah, so you can You can use those for 1/6 scale figures also. So just
so I was a bad boy earlier while we were talking. We were looking at the horse. I went into BBTS and I was actually going in there to look at the horses.
okay.
And then I discovered something else. They have restocked the Mezco Deluxe Indiana Jones.
Really?
So
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I might have ordered one. Well, I also just finished playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which choice game. If you get an opportunity to play it, highly recommend it. But I was looking for horses. I found Mezco Indy one.
Well, there you go. There you go. Can't go wrong with that. Definitely jump on that if you guys can, because
that's the beauty of our show. We can multitask.
Right.
I'm ordering toys, co-hosting a show.
right. And the thing is, I thought about buying that one, but my thing was like, man, I already got a 1/6 scale. I got 2 1/6 scales. And then Jones like, what would I do with? And I was like, I don't know. So it all depends. We'll have to see. But so that's gonna do it for us for today. Man, thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you guys for always just showing up and just supporting the channel, supporting the group. You guys are just always fantastic. So again, just as a reminder to you guys, the very first episode that we put up for the Toytography Dynamics it's now up, so you guys can go and check it out. Tell me what you guys think, because we are definitely going to be listening to your feedback about how we do this, these segments during these shows and stuff like that. So definitely go in and check them out. So yeah, but that's going to do it for us for today. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're not like and subscribe already, please do. And please join our Facebook group, because we definitely would like to meet with you, talk with you, share all kinds of ideas. We love doing this stuff, man. Thank you, Bram, for tuning in, man, all the way from the other side of the globe. Thank you so much. I am so privileged to know that I am contributing to starting your day. So I'm so glad to hear that, man. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in, and we will see you guys on our next show. See you guys later.
From me over here, since it's probably going to be a minute or two before I see you guys again. I appreciate and love all of you. Closing in on 50,000 visitors to Dan's Toy Box, so be watching for a special announcement there once I break that 50,000 visit mark. And love you guys. I will see you later.
All right. Have a great week, guys. See you guys in.